Hello, my name's Hugh Stevens from Radio 1 and you're watching BandApp TV right now.
Hi, I'm Tom from Robertshaw and you're watching BandApp TV.
Hi, this is Katie from Austria and you're watching BandApp TV.
I'm from Everything Everything and you're watching BandApp TV.
This is BandApp TV.
So yeah, it's Colin here from BandApp. We're still at Latitude Festival the next day and I've got Alex here from Everything Everything.
Hello.
So thanks for turning up, Alex. How's things?
Very well, thank you. Just sort of been touring and doing festival summer. Everyone's starting to feel a bit jaded and tired.
Yeah? A field too far, you might say?
Yeah. I don't know, this is actually one of the best ones. It's our favourite festival.
Yeah, well, apparently you've done it about 3 times now, isn't it? Is this your third or fourth?
This is our third time here, yeah.
What makes you keep coming back?
I think it's just the fact that I don't have to watch music here. I can go see some comedy.
Yeah. That's what you mean, yeah.
It's nice to have a break from just sort of watching the same bands all summer.
Yeah, I suppose because everyone does the circuit, don't
Most
they?
people have seen Kraftwerk again. I saw the Tea in the Park and I've seen it.
Yeah,
not bad.
Wicked. So you're set tonight or whatever. What can we expect from it tonight?
Songs from both our albums.
You good? Just keeping it real, like it. So, as you seem to be doing festivals all the time, or all summer, what have you, at the moment. So, what's your kind of? You got any nice anecdotes for us? A good festival story, either as a punter or as a performer, you know?
What was it? We played a festival in Slovakia, right?
Yeah.
And it was the second day of the festival. And the promoters, apparently it stands KTB, like KTB's sound engineer, threw a fit because they told him to knock down the volume level. So the whole festival got ordered by the police to go back 2 hours.
Okay.
So we were up the plane. We were supposed to be billed for like 7:30. We were on like 5, and no one turned up until about 9, and the festival basically ended. So
oh no,
that's the worst festival story so far.
That is pretty bad, isn't it?
Big loss. Wycliffe was there though. So
how was he being treated?
He had his own porcelain. I thought it was his dressing room. It just said Wycliffe written on it.
Brilliant. His own loo. Make sure he's sanitised accordingly. So anyway, yeah. So you've got a tour coming up in October, haven't you?
Yes.
Apparently. So do you want to tell the fans out there a bit about that? What to expect?
We're going to put on more of a show this time than we have done before. We've got been working with a lighting guy who's been with us recently and putting together something a bit unique, a bit more of a show than a gig for the first time. So I think it's going to be quite exciting.
Looking forward to it, isn't it? Great stuff. So also as well, obviously I know you had your album out in January and stuff like that, but BandApp does quite a few things as regards to, we have like our music weeks and we talk about music production and that kind of stuff, and obviously some music comes together more organically than others, so it was just really to sort of ask you about how you kind of, not so much how you go about writing songs or whatever, but more like your production process I suppose, and how you go about doing that.
Well, it's quite weird because I think we're kind of, me and John do a lot of work on remixes and things, and so we're all kind of very much tuned into using Ableton.
Yeah.
Production, you know. Basically, a lot of production, like specific things that happen within songs, whatever, are usually already done, and then when we go to the studio later, we'll do things like reamp them. Or if we have the real instrument there, then we use that instead of use like a real tune to it instead of.
Yeah. So is it? How's your recording process? Then? Is it just
we usually, usually we get to the point where the song's pretty much there.
Yeah.
So we go in, and it's more of a case of how we're going to more time to play around rather than write.
Yeah, absolutely.
So more writing gets done before we go in.
Yeah. So you basically prepare accordingly.
Yeah. Basically, we spend about 2 or 3 months sort of like at each other's necks trying to get the songs done, and then we go in and it's relatively easy.
Cool. Fine. That's cool.